David Andrew Sinclair was born in Australia in 1969 and grew up in St Ives, New South Wales. His paternal grandmother had emigrated to Australia following the suppression of the Hungarian Uprising of 1956, and his father changed the family name from Szigeti to Sinclair. Sinclair studied at the University of New South Wales, Sydney, obtaining a BSc in biochemistry with honors in 1991 and a Ph.D. in molecular genetics in 1995, focusing on gene regulation in yeast. He also won the Australian Commonwealth Prize. In 1999, after 4 years of working as a postdoctoral researcher for Guarente, Sinclair was hired at Harvard Medical School. In 2003, his lab was small and struggling for funding. In 2004, Sinclair met with the philanthropist Paul F. Glenn, who donated $5 million to Harvard to establish the Paul F. Glenn Laboratories for the biological mechanisms of aging at Harvard, of which Sinclair became the founding director. He currently serves as the co-director with Bruce Yankner. In 2006, Genosea Biosciences was founded based on work of Harvard scientist Darren E. Higgins around antigens that stimulate T cells and the use of these antigens to create vaccines. Sinclair was a co-founder. Genosea laid off most of its workforce in 2022 after presenting disappointing data at AAC. In 2008, Sinclair joined the scientific advisory board of Shockley and helped them devise and introduce a product containing resveratrol called Vivix. After the Wall Street Journal requested an interview about his work with the company and its marketing, he disputed the use of his name and words to promote the supplement and resigned. In 2011, Sinclair was also a co-founder of Cobar, along with Nir Barzilai and other colleagues. Cobar aimed to discover and develop novel peptides derived from mitochondria. Cobar describes itself as a clinical stage biotechnology company, but has no drug candidates in clinical testing. In 2023, Sinclair co-founded Tally Health, a longevity company with a stated goal is to change the way we age at a cellular level. Sinclair claims that improving his nutrition and exercise routine has shaved almost a decade off his biological age. In June 2023, Sinclair was elected president of the nonprofit Academy for Health and Lifespan Research. 3 supplements David Sinclair takes daily. Dr. Sinclair mentions 3 supplements that he takes regularly, emphasizing that he doesn't endorse any particular brand, sell supplements, or make money from these recommendations. The supplements he discusses are resveratrol, NMN, a version of vitamin B3, and metformin. Resveratrol. Dr. Sinclair takes a gram of resveratrol daily, which is a compound found in red wine and grapes. He mentions sprinkling it into yogurt as part of his morning routine. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. NMN is a form of vitamin B3 that plays a role in the production of NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, a chemical crucial for various life processes. As individuals age, NAD levels tend to decline, affecting the function of sirtuins, which play a role in slowing aging. Dr. Sinclair takes NMN as a supplement to maintain NAD levels, stating that it doubles the levels back to when he was 20. Metformin. Although metformin is classified as a drug used for type 2 diabetes to control blood sugar, Dr. Sinclair takes it as a supplement. He acknowledges that metformin is a controversial choice due to its pharmaceutical nature, but he notes its safety and mentions that it's one of the world's safest drugs. There's evidence suggesting that metformin users, even those without diabetes, may live longer and have protection against cardiovascular disease, frailty, and Alzheimer's disease. Dr. Sinclair's supplement choices are based on their potential benefits in promoting longevity and overall health, with each serving a specific purpose in addressing age-related issues. 1 simple exercise rule. Dr. Sinclair's advice on exercise is straightforward. Aim for 3 sessions per week where you push yourself to the point of losing your breath. The intensity should be such that holding a conversation becomes challenging, indicating a state of hypoxia or low oxygen. According to Dr. Sinclair, this oxygen deprivation is a potent stimulator of stress on the body, triggering positive responses such as muscle development, improved blood flow, and the release of anti-aging chemicals from tissues. Engaging in this type of intense exercise for just 10 minutes, 3 times a week, can lead to remarkable health benefits. Dr. Sinclair suggests that this routine has the potential to reduce disease rates by 30%. The emphasis is on pushing the body to a level of oxygen deprivation that prompts beneficial physiological responses, contributing to overall well-being and longevity. Now I will tell you the top 5 most harmful products for health. Subscribe to the channel. 5. Bread. One of the significant dietary changes I made was eliminating bread from my meals. I used to consume bread daily, making it a staple in my diet, especially with toast as a preferred choice. However, since cutting out a substantial portion of carbohydrates, including bread, I've witnessed immediate improvements in my biochemical levels, particularly in my glucose levels. The realization came when I observed the adverse effects of consuming a piece of toast for breakfast, or worse, a large glass of orange juice. While initially there's a surge in energy, the subsequent overproduction of insulin leads to a rapid drop in blood glucose, resulting in hypoglycemia. This triggers the release of ghrelin, making you feel hungry and prompting the need to eat again. Currently, I've reached a state where I no longer experience these erratic rises and crashes in my energy levels. My liver consistently produces glucose from the moment I wake up until dinner, providing a steady source of energy. This change has significantly enhanced my focus, and I've never felt so clear-headed. The absence of those energy crashes, which typically induce shakiness, fatigue, and brain fog, has made a remarkable difference. Reflecting on this, I wish I had adopted this lifestyle in my 20s, as it has contributed to a state of well-being that I've never experienced before. 4. Meat. Continuing my dietary adjustments, the next step involved cutting out meat, leading to even more positive changes in my health markers. Notably, my cholesterol and triglyceride levels showed significant improvements. Given my familial history and genetic predisposition to heart disease, I recognized that it's not only about the protein, but also the accompanying fat found in meat. Despite my genuine love for the taste of meat, scientific evidence suggests that plants offer a more beneficial nutritional profile for longevity. The protein derived from plants possesses a unique amino acid ratio that stimulates longevity genes, such as sirtuins and mTOR. Consuming meat at every meal may not optimize the body's ability to combat aging, according to scientific findings. Therefore, incorporating more plant-based sources into my diet became a priority. While I still enjoy occasional meat consumption, particularly in the form of fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the focus now leans more towards plant-based options. 3. Dairy. The third dietary adjustment involved eliminating dairy, a decision made out of curiosity as I didn't anticipate it would make a significant difference. Despite not having any allergies or lactose intolerance, cutting out dairy unexpectedly had a positive impact and further improved my overall well-being. Upon reflection, I believe that my previous diet, rich in protein from sources like eggs, might have played a role. Reducing overall protein intake seemed to activate the mTOR pathway, a crucial factor for longevity in both animals and humans. This change has led to a notable improvement that wasn't experienced before, aligning with recent research findings in this area. 2. Alcohol. In the past 2 years, research has indicated that daily alcohol consumption is detrimental to health. Consequently, I've chosen to eliminate alcohol from my routine and prioritize a plant-based diet. However, for those who are reluctant to give up wine entirely, Dr. Sinclair recommends opting for red wine, particularly stress-sensitive grape varieties. Pinot Noir stands out as one of the most stress-sensitive grape varieties, and it contains the highest levels of resveratrol compared to other types of wine. Resveratrol is a compound associated with various health benefits, making Pinot Noir a potentially better choice for those who wish to continue enjoying wine in moderation. 1. Sugar. The primary culprit in our diets is sugar, with glucose, particularly fructose, proving to be particularly harmful. When animals are given excessive amounts of glucose, especially fructose, they develop fatty liver disease and diabetes. Elevated blood sugar levels are a significant indicator of long-term health, as high blood sugar added cheese to proteins in the body, leading to various health issues. Cancer cells thrive on sugar, making it crucial to limit sugar intake. Even fruit, especially fruit juice, should be consumed in moderation to avoid unhealthy sugar spikes. Your body can generate its own sugar through the liver, which adapts to this process after approximately 2 weeks. While the liver can produce sugar, it's essential to be mindful of sugar consumption and its impact on overall health. It's possible to reduce blood sugar spikes by strategically ordering meals and placing sugar consumption at the end of a meal. While being conscious of sugar intake, occasional treats like a few scoops of ice cream can still be enjoyed without being excessively restrictive. Recognizing the importance of cutting down on sugar, healthier alternatives such as monk fruit and stevia are available for those seeking substitutes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, write your opinion in the comments.